Hi, this is the opening of Avant Première taking place during Berlinale and AFM, and we are privileged to have a discussion with the General Secretary of IMZ, who organized. Max, can you tell us a little bit about your organization and this great event?
Yeah, I would love to, and thank you for this opportunity. So my name is Max Beckham-Ortner. I'm the Secretary General of the IMZ, the International Music and Media Center.
Right.
We are a B2B business network for the performing arts and media industry. Among many things that we do, one of the most important markets is Avant Première music and media market, Berlin.
Right.
Over 4 days, you're able to see the newest music and dance productions. And this year in 2024, we had 510 that you can actually see. Mm-hmm. So these are short previews, trailers if you want, of IMZ members. But we don't only offer that, we also have special screenings. These are 90-minute screenings of full-length films, mm-hmm. with the attendance of the star of the production. That's the singer, opera director, film director, etc.
All of those screenings are taking place at the Scandic?
All of these screenings are taking everything, the whole market is taking place at the Scandic.
Yeah.
And we don't only have market and special screenings, we also have a full conference program, which might be interesting to some of you.
Right.
So we have an innovation day, which is focused on innovation, as you can imagine. And this year, for example, we will talk about artificial intelligence with a specific focus on production, right, copyright, and the third one being distribution. So we tailor the pressing topics to the needs of our industry. We also have expert sessions where you as a producer can find buyers, co-producers, or new partners. And we have another session with movers and shakers of the creative industry. These are not necessarily buyers, but they can give you great input into your ideas and your projects.
I see that you have a lot of networking opportunities here, including functions and organized pitching and things like that. How can you explain a little bit?
Absolutely. So networking is one of the, next to the screenings, I would say networking is one of the most crucial aspects. It's a B2B marketplace. Everyone is here to buy and sell or to pitch ideas. And for this, we also started a collaboration with the Sunny Side of the Dock.
Good.
Documentary film festival.
A good one, yeah.
In La Rochelle every year.
Yeah.
And this year we have 2 different pitching sessions. One is on digital creation and the other one is on arts and culture program. We chose 4 projects per session and are already looking forward to it. And we have a great jury with 2 different juries, obviously, and they are leading experts of the industry. So we're very much looking forward to that.
Yeah. Let me ask a question which I know will be difficult for you to answer, but maybe it can give you an idea of how the markets in the film industry, my field, the biggest one being Cannes and AFM, American Film Market in Los Angeles, which compete, and each of them boasts a specific number of how much was sold and bought. And they used to say 1 billion euros exchanged in film rights during Cannes. Now they say $1.5 billion. And of course, it's difficult to check that number. But I think it's interesting to be able to quantify how much business is done through your networking and the events you are. Do you have any idea or measure of that? Or I know it's difficult, but
I mean, it is a very difficult question, and in the end of it is an estimate, as you correctly said. But every year, after the market, we send out a feedback form to get information exactly about these topics. Yeah. And what our participants said over the year is that during Avant Première, around 70% of all the cultural programming is bought and sold here during these 4 days in Berlin. And I think that's quite a significant number.
Yeah, that makes the trip worthwhile for them.
Absolutely. And if I may point out one thing for your
Sure.
Subscribers who are already at the EFM or the Berlinale, for over 7 years now, I think we've had a great partnership with the EFM,
Right.
which includes a partner deal as well, a ticket deal. So if you have a market badge for the EFM, you can get a very cheap D-ticket for
Which is
Avant
good.
Première to check it out as well.
All right. What would be your target? Which filmmakers, producers, the directors do you think would benefit from meeting your crowd here?
I think that's an excellent question. If you work within the arts, so if you do a documentary or a biopic on an artist, ideally a performing artist, I think this would be the place to be. If it includes music and dance, it's even better. It doesn't have to.
Talk to Max.
Come talk to me, come to us. You're always welcome. I'd love to have you here in Berlin with us.
All right. Tell us how you pick and organize those brilliant openings that you do here each time.
That's another very difficult question to answer. But again, we ask our members, and then we assess what is the actual need of the industry, and then we look for speakers who can address that need.
Right.
So last year we had a wonderful opening speech by Alonso de la Parra, wonderful conductors, and this year it was the art critic Axel Brüggemann, who is very well known in the German-speaking world, wrote a brilliant book last October, and when I read that book I knew he's the person to ask this year. And now I'm very happy that not only the German-speaking country knows him, but also our whole industry.
Yeah, larger. He's the one who moderated the Q&A after who was the?
That's Ernst Buchuka. He's the managing director of UNITA.
All right. I think, is it still there? Yeah. Human Requiem is something I do recommend people to see, and that's a fabulous project. And now also Joyce Di Donato. Did you hear were you in the room? I think her speech was absolutely important for people who love music and also have the intuition that music can help, can drive, can make things move. She put the right words to it, so I think it was.
I'm very much looking forward to this new production with Joyce Di Donato, which is
Eden. What's called
Eden, which will be filmed in
Eden
Olympia. In Olympia, so wonderful production. But also check out the Human Requiem.
Yeah,
apparently it will be finished in March, and then it will come to Arte Concert. So if you're in Germany, France, Austria, or Switzerland, you can watch it for free.
So your audience was able to see the world premiere preview of a shortcut?
Indeed. We were able to watch the first 25 minutes of this really wonderful, incredible production.
And you think it's going to be 90 minutes or?
That I can answer, but
more or less. I mean,
it might be a 60-minute.
Okay.
They're usually like around 60 minutes.
Okay, looking forward to watch it on Arte. So Max, I thank you so much, and I can't wait to see more productions on your screen at Scandic and meet more of your esteemed audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, and if you have any questions, whoever is watching this, feel free to reach out.
Talk to Max. Thanks.